Hello and welcome to this, a beginner's guide to coach lighting. I shall be adding lights to the Bachmann Birdcage Stock, just showing you how to get in them and sort of the components you need and also how to put it all together. I'm keeping it very basic as I'm new to this as well, so we shall just have a look at what we need. Right, so you'll obviously need a coach, and the component, this is a bridge rectifier which converts the input to a specific positive and negative output. So obviously when you're changing polarity, running coaches in different directions or running off DCC, your lights are always getting a dedicated positive and negative feed. So one of them. You may need resistors depending on if the lights are too bright. Then let's try to get into these. You need a capacitor. These obviously hold a little bit of charge, so they may let the light stay on a bit longer, and obviously prevent it from flickering when you're going over points or if you have a bit of dirty track. So this is 16 volt. You want 16 volt ones, and the higher the I think it's farohms, the better. Also the more charge it stores, so one of them. And then finally the actual lighting strip itself. Now you get these are very cheap. They're about £5-6 on eBay for about 5 meters. And as you see, this is the non-waterproof type, so you can see how thin it is. Double-sided sticky tape on the back, so easy to use. You can cut it all the way down here, so where these copper strips are, you can cut so you can have any length. Yeah, very cheap and easy to use. So yes, that's basically all you need. The Bachmann coaches have their own pickups, so we don't have to worry about pickups for this model, but if you were doing another coach, you'd need to do coach pickups for it, so you can buy little springs which go on the axles and run the wires up, but in this case we don't need to worry about that. So the first thing you have to do is to gain access to the coaches. It's a very crude lug system, so if I bring this in front of here, you can see I've managed to wedge a pair of pliers delicately between the bodywork and the chassis. Now what I do then is I get these cocktail sticks and just insert them into the gap here. Let's use the end that's not covered in paint, and then you can just run that down and open up the other end. Keep it in there. If we go on this one down the other end, like this, we should. There we go. So this side is free of the lugs. So now I've got to worry about the other side. So let's remove the thing, go twist it around. And it's just very awkward to film this at the same time. Right, and then we need to, where's my thing from? Right, just try and get another foothold in here. Fortunately, this is not an easy thing to do. Let's try going under the toilet, that's where I gain this last time. There we go, and we're in, nearly. There we go, perfect. So as you can see, they're held in by these little lugs here. Yeah, they're a bit of a pain in the backside to get into, but we are in now. Right, so once we've gained access to the coach, we just need to undo 2 screws here. So there we go, there's one, Phillips head. Okay, put that somewhere safe. And another one in the brake compartment here. There we go. And that will give us access to the internals. Now as you can see here, the bogie has electric pickups, and they feed to these 2 progs up here. So So what I need to do is just solder a bit of cable onto each one of those. And yes, that's the next job. So the first thing you want to do is to just solder some wire onto the pickup tabs on the bogie. So the feeds from the two bogies have been joined together here, and they've also been soldered to the bridge rectifier on the two input legs. This leg here is the plus out, the positive out, that's the negative out. So we're now ready to solder the capacitor onto the two legs here. So this is the capacitor, long leg, positive. Right, it's a little bit messy, but you can see the capacitor has been soldered to the bridge rectifier, plus and minus. I've had to put a resistor in just to tone down the brightness of the LEDs. So it's all soldered together, and I'll show you a demonstration in a moment. Right then, so the wiring is pretty much complete. As you can see, the lights are on at the moment. That's the capacitor powering the light strip. But if I just do a little demonstration, if I just put the negative and the positive to the wheels, any wheel, there you go, they come on again. So that's all working well. So yeah, the lights work quite nicely. As I said, I had to just add a resistor just to dim down the lights. Use a 3.3 resistor. So yes, let's get it fitted into the coach and add some figures. So yes, I just now stick the strip to the ceiling and reassemble. Right, that is the first coach complete. If I demonstrate now, there you go, lights up. So not too bright, so if you switch the lights off like that, sorry for the blue glow, it's just about right, I think. Not overly bright, but just bright enough. I haven't got even power. There you go. Just about right, that. And if I take the power off, as there's no feed, that capacitor is discharging. That's staying on for a good few seconds, that is. And then nearly off. Yeah, so that's how to light coaches. So I hope you enjoyed that tutorial on how to fit coach lighting. Not the best video in the world, but you get a rough idea. So obviously the feeds, two feeds, come into the bridge rectifier, come out of the bridge rectifier, positive and negative, wire that up to the capacitor, and then you basically wire the lighting strip to the positive and negative output, add a resistor to the value you find best, and you're away. Obviously with the track pickups already being built into the bogies, that made life easier. On other coaches you'll have to obviously create your own feeds, but there are other videos on YouTube showing how to do that. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this little video. I've now got another two coaches to do. So yes, all the best. Thank you very much for watching.